Oh my god, I missed a bunch of chat. I just went out to get a glass of water. Hello, everyone. Oh god. Uh, Andrew Garfield, hello. Tiger Shark Prime, Kezio, Jack OVR. I recognize Korean, but I can't read it. Min Jun, hi. Mighty Megatron, hello. Lord Garmy, hello. My man's flexing this. I got these secondhand. Uh, Alright, so I know I'm like a decade late to this, but I do really want to do something for Bonko's Day this year, and I really don't want to miss it because every year I think, oh, I'm gonna do something and then I miss it. So this year, I'm gonna try to see if I can make some toakaitas. Is that what they're called? I think they're called toakaitas. The toa combiners. Yeah. Start with one of them first. I don't remember their names. I just remember that Weasel Lord, hello. We'll see. Always, as I always say, manage your expectations. Alright, these are kind of dusty, but that shouldn't be too big a problem. I think for these, I'm just gonna disassemble them into a pile on the table. Shouldn't be too difficult to like sort the pieces into just piles on the table. Oh, okay. Thing I'm nervous about is joint strength and all that stuff. I mean, these balls are pretty, like, they haven't been used in a long time, so they've become a bit sticky. But you can wear these down kind of quickly. Oh god, you hear that? Like, as you play with it, it sort of like warm itself up. Yeah, wanna see if, if this was new. I would like to see if there was a way to strengthen the joints without it being too unorthodox, I suppose. Man, I haven't seen these yeah, this is the other thing, which is like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the gearboxes. Monaco equals best Lego theme. I have a lot of nostalgia for it. Best is... I'm not sure if I'm willing to go for best, but it is certainly within the Hall of Fame. Techno agrees. Monocle's the best theme. Alright, let me see. I wish I bought more at the time, though. I agree. I also wish I bought more at the time. It's really difficult to get now. Ooh. Okay. I was taking a glass of water when I heard you say these balls. I mean, these are balls. Are you going to freestyle a mock? As opposed to... I'm not sure what you mean. If you're asking if I plan to do some designing today, the answer is yes. I'm building your IDW Prime right now. Oh, I really like that design, but it's gotta be one of my jankier models. I feel like might have been a bit too ambitious with what I wanted to do with IDW Optimus. Oh, the other problem I'm gonna have with this is I have no idea what I'm going to do with hands, because these hands are very small. Build something bigger. It's going to need like, bigger hands. Ooh, I hope these gears still work. This gearbox, I'm not sure what to do with. Hands, I'm not sure what to do with. There's gonna be a lot of problem. Garner V2, damn bro, you be bonkin'. I be bonkin'. Alright. Alright. While we're doing this stream, I want to try combining these three. This stream. That's the plan. So first step is to take them apart, I guess, and then we'll work on this. Oh god. Come on, work with me. Oh god. The thing about Lego is like when you don't touch it for a long time, it gets dusty. It actually gets like really difficult to take apart. I also find that like sometimes like the pieces like they have a like a chemical reaction to each other and they start like bonding, especially if you have particular kinds of weather, and that can be quite like annoying to deal with. Custom hands usually in bigger models, and the smaller ones are just small hands. Okay, all right, I have to deal with this gearbox eventually. All right, I'm gonna do this off screen. Oh god. Work with me. Alright, okay. There we go. Alright, give me a second. Let me play some music. Just on my end. So I don't go crazy. We just had the album release of the Witch from Mercury score, which is very exciting. But I'm gonna play something a bit more chill. Alright. Woo-wee. Oh, hello, Rodak. Onua and the Protector of Jungle were my first Barnacle figures. Oh man, that makes me feel old. Oh, this is the other thing I want. I want to incorporate their masks into the design. I don't want to just like leave the mask on the side. So we'll see about that. I think those masks can make like... The thing about the mask is like they have like a proprietary connection with like the head, right? I'm not sure if they connect to the... I always wondered if this is a connection. It's kind of a loose connection. I wish this was tighter. Alright. Okay. So I know that. The set I have built right now are Skull Basher, Skull Warrior, and Skull Slicer. I have very conflicting feelings about like the Skull villains. I kind of think that like I love all of their different gimmicks, and I feel like they really tried to like go back to like the roots of Barnacle and like with like technic functions and that stuff. I kind of feel like they got into a bit of a trap where it became super generic, and I didn't care for any of the Skull villains because they just look like goons. I wondered if it would have been, because they had like a 3-year plan anyways, just have like all of them be like reference villains, right? Not have a whole line of Rakshi, but have one Rakshi, and then one Piraka, and one Borok, right? I thought that might have been interesting. I hope these didn't break, because I don't readily have replacement. Alright, okay. Okay. Oh god. Ah. Is that right? Which mask will you put on the combined form? Probably Tahu's mask. Doom Rack combo build. Try the mask on the... Oh yeah, there are official combination models, aren't there? Like into Makuta or whatever. Try the mask on the axle holes sockets. They're tighter fit. I'm sorry, what? On axle holes of the sockets. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I guess that would be illegal, wouldn't it? Okay, let me try it. I gotta find a piece that I can actually do that with, because Tahu came with no... Oh wait, that's the hand. All right, let me try it on the hand. That's tighter, but it also feels bad. It feels illegal. It doesn't feel good. I've seen people use G2 mask as shoulder pauldrons. The upside down skull spider mask works well as shoulder armor. Yeah, it does. It's got like that round shape of like that feels like shoulder muscle. Do they even sell those anymore? You mean these? I got these secondhand. No, very expensive. Also, Makuta combo build. Yeah, G2 has become very difficult to get, which is a shame. Cause when it came out, I was a poor student, and I couldn't afford them. And now it's super impossible to, especially like Wave 2, where they recalled a bunch of them, so there's not a lot of them on the market. So, yeah, sets that didn't sell well end up being like difficult to get in like years later. Oh god, come on, look at me. Oh, I broke it. Look at that. So that happened. Alright, I guess I should have been more careful with that. Well, I guess it's one less piece for us to use. Okay. And for that aside. Hey, we're all learning something. It is really dusty. Okay. I want to take this apart, but like, so dust up and it's kind of difficult. Alright, I'm just gonna leave this Technic chunk for now. Although I feel like the Technic stuff is gonna be super important when I have to build structures and stuff. Okay. 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 Let's see. Alright. Just have to be careful. It's two different kinds of gold. They were doing like a transition with like what gold they were using. Okay. Alright. Let's hit on the side. Will you also do a stream building Chima construction or Star Wars buildable figures? Probably not. I don't really care for those as much. Those Chima in particular, I think had a bit of a raw deal, and then Star Wars got Rogue One, is what happened. I think, where they had to do a bunch of Rogue One figures, and Rogue One is not particularly popular with kids, I think, and like those characters don't really lend themselves well to toys, so I think that's how Star Wars Contraction died. Is Rogue One killed it. You need Krago to fix it. My corrupted golden lure mask got cut down to the middle, sadly. Oh god. You know what? As far as like complaints I have with G2 goes, that's gotta be one of my complaints. Is just like we didn't have like normal release of all of the corrupted masks. Like some of them came with the skull villains and some of them didn't. And then I think some of them were like convention exclusive or something. Oh god. That's never great to hear. I'm trying to warm it up so that it makes less noise, but like I need to clean it of dust first. Chi Crag was my first construction figure. You should look at the buildable General Grievous figure. That thing is super impressive looking. It's also super huge. I saw that thing in person in like a store display, and I will never forget like looking at it and thinking, oh wow, that is huge. It looks fantastic as well. I think that's probably like the best thing they ever made with that line, to be honest. They made Darth Vader twice, and neither of them were as good as that General Grievous. Alright. There were only 3 things for each villain. I was begging for it and sadly didn't get Grievous. Oh god. Maybe I should give these a bit of a wash. Alright. Careful. Oh god, okay. Let me take this off first. And then, careful. Alright, there we go. Oh god. Yeah, that General Grievous figure, I heard a lot of good things about it. Didn't Ben Cossey just made a video about that figure? Oh god, it's super dusty. Alright, put this aside. Okay, hands. Bunch of hands. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's go. Maybe I should have washed these first. Oh. Like, Onua had like a sticker on his chest. I didn't want to wash that. Oh. Oh god. Alright. Is this a combination of 3 tours like they did for G1 or all 6? Just 3. For now, I think. If this goes well, I might try all 6 for like, I don't know, next Bonko's Day or something. But like, I didn't realize that Bonko's Day is in like 10 days or something. Until like yesterday. I was like, oh my god, it's happening. I have to get on this now. I completely forgot this was happening. I think I'm gonna leave this for now. Alright. Are you going to make some mocks using these parts? Or are you already doing that? I'm in the process. I have to take them apart first. So yeah. I'm like 10 years late to this. I think that like a couple of people... There were a couple of attempts at these. I just want to try my own. Yeah. Like, this is not like a new idea to make like combination model of these. I just think that like this system is particularly good, and I want to see if there really was more, you know, potential. Okay. I'm probably gonna break my set now to try build something. Yeah. You can always put it back together. That is Lego. Alright. This is gonna be a bit of a mess of colors. Each of them have very distinct like secondary colors. Oh man. Trying to distribute these colors is gonna be a nightmare. Alright, come on. Oh, please don't break. Please don't break. Okay, it didn't break. Fantastic. Oh. I love these brain attack chess pieces. Oh. Okay. Here's... Hello, Red Bacon Giant. My main gripe with CCBS is that they literally didn't try anything other than the same set of figures they already did for 10 years of Bionicle. Really? I felt like I didn't really have that gripe with CCBS. Oh god. I think they tried too hard to do like new things with, especially with the villains. I just felt like the villains weren't particularly memorable. I want the red one. I also want the red one. I wish they did some more creatures like a wolf or eagle or something. I agree. I feel like that could be one of the solutions to like the problem of like generic villain. It just felt like the Skull Army, then afterward all of the Beast feels Beast. What the Beast? Yeah, the Crystal Beast. They just feel kind of generic. I think maybe part of it is that they were literally called like Beast and Skull, like just like normal words, which added to the feeling of like them being generic. Oh god. Did it break? It didn't break. Okay. Oh god. I love the Chima ones. Yeah, I thought of some unusual shape villains. Oh god. I remember watching Dr. Scorpion X video about his bioformer mocks. They're basically bionicle mocks that were made of trans. Oh wow. I am unfamiliar with Dr. Scorpion X. Hero Factory had quite interesting villains like the shark guy. Hero Factory is underrated in many ways. Like villains is one of them. Like the entire first wave of villains were incredible. Now that like I have time to look at it again, there's a bunch of villains that are really cool. Yeah. All right. I'm almost done with this, which means that I'm not gonna be able to procrastinate anymore. Villains in 2016's other than Umrak were kind of mid. Umrak is great. We needed more like him, yeah. I made Barnacle Mock and King of Wish You Could See It. Oh god. I'm bad at spooling. Take your time. Don't press enter until you've checked it. Alright, okay. Can't procrastinate anymore. I have to actually get started. How do I even start? I think... Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start from... arms. I wanna see if I can double up the elbow in a way that makes sense. Alright. I remember... Okay. Alright, I vaguely remember how this is done. Alright, it's gonna be something like this. This is too long. Oh, we don't have one of those shorter ones. That's all of the lengths of the things that we have. Okay. So we can't use that. We have to use this. Okay. Oh, right. I have to figure out... Oh, okay. The first thing that I actually need to figure out is what to do with hands. I need, like, big hands. Bigger hands. Than the hands... Than these hands. These hands are way too small. Start with gearbox. I might not incorporate the gearbox at all. Popular CCYS... Big leg. Umrak was favorite barnacle figure, the bear trap, shoulder pauldrons, unusual leg designs, ankle made him really cool. I really like Umrak. Umrak. I kind of think that they needed like an Umrak for season 1. Or like the first wave. And they didn't. Okay. Hands. These be hands? Maybe if I can have these. Inside of these. Alright. Just trying to think of thumbs. What looks like thumbs? These looks like thumbs. This look like a thumb. Alright. We're getting somewhere. Okay. 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 Let's see. And this? That's the paw. How does that look? Oh, this? How does this look? Alright. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I hope CCBS makes a return. I think it's dead. I fell in love with the systems once I was finally set. It's a great system. I really wish it had more time. But yeah. Artists like J5 has proven that you can do more unusual stuff. Ooh. Here's the thing about I I I I think with a lot of mocks, be wary of how stable they are. Yeah. I'm not talking about Java in particular, just like generally. Um, I think that people are able to do a lot of really cool looking things that aren't necessarily shakeable. I love Java. Yeah. Mm, do look at these things with a bit of a grain of salt as to like what Lego themselves is able to do, I guess. Use the Makuta combo model hand design. I don't know what those hands look like, and I don't want to reference it. Alright, just gonna try to figure this out myself. Okay. Alright, is this better? I'm having to do this, which is the exact thing that I'm trying to avoid. Alright. Need to flatten this off. Hands. Feet. Nope, that doesn't work. Can use the masks. I'd rather not use the masks. I need the claws. Yeah, the claws doesn't come with these sets. I think those require some other sets. Okay, let me see. I think we're getting somewhere with this. Okay. I mean, I can just do this. And just have this be like the fingers. Just have it be 3-fingered. Oh, okay. Okay. If I can have a finger down here, that would be 3 fingers. Okay. I feel like there's not enough space though. But we'll see. Alright, how's this as a hand? This is kind of messy. Okay. Maybe give this a longer peg. Like that. Alright. How's this? Would it look better if it was more like that? See, the problem with this is, I think I've used all of these for one hand. Careful with the friction adders. I'm aware. Those I am aware of. This I was not prepared for. I think this was just like excessive. Oh god, it's also super brittle. Alright, never mind. Just gonna leave it there. It should be claws because each of these sets came with a skull spider. That is true. I kind of don't want to use this claws though. I feel like the claws, they're very claw-like. Fun fact, in the creator of Lego's Childhood Home, there's an entire collection of the first ever, I think, in the creator of the Lego's Childhood Homes. I'm very confused by that sentence. Hello, chat. Welcome to the chat. Okay, this is untainable because I have like exactly like one of these left, and this requires like 4. Okay, so I think for now I'm going to use this one. Okay, so it has kind of like chubby, like free finger hands. I think depending on how I build the rest of this should be fine. All right, let's keep going. What are you currently working on? I am working on the Toa Kaita. Just a thing that I'm like, I know I'm like 1,000 years late to this. I do wanna do my own spin on the Toa Kaitas. Okay, let's see. Okay. Alright, let's give this some color. Okay. We have more of these. Do I also have exactly 2 of these? Oh my god. Okay. I need another plan. Oh, okay. I have a terrible plan. It's gonna look awful and I'm gonna not do it. Well, I just wanna see what it looks like. How does this look? Not as bad as I thought, but also not great. I haven't had a mocking block for about 4 years. It sucks. I've had a mocking block for about 4 years. Just gotta just. Here's the thing about like blocks, right? It's like when I have blocks, I take a nap. When you're done napping, you just gotta like hold bricks and put them together. It's like you need to try anything. Like think about it as like you're trying to find problems to solve. Yeah, like it's the part where you don't have any problems to solve. That's where you're most blocked because you don't know what to do. But if there's a problem, it's very easy. Just try to solve the problem, right? You know what to try. Have you ever thought that a mod you built wasn't good enough? A mock I built wasn't good enough? Every mock I build, I compare it to the version of it I have in my head, which is always better. I put things out when they're good enough, not when they're perfect. I'm trying to make an 85 Iron Man figure. I'm getting more sets to build it. I wish you the best of luck. I really love 85. It's a great design. What about using the Pearl Grey armor piece for finger? Ooh, that is true. I have 2 of these. I have to space them out more. This is too close together. Oh. Okay. Let me see. The thing is, like, these are too fat, and then they're suddenly flat. I don't think they work. Yeah, maybe like claw-like. All right, I have an idea. How about this? We give it one hand, and then the other hand is just like a weapon or something. Does that make sense? And that'll be fine. Or like a small hand. It has a big hand and a small hand. There. That's my solution. Let's see. I've tried building your original Hulkbuster using parts I already have, and also tried make it more stable. So I have a solution. Make it asymmetrical. Play into the conflicting colors. Make one arm like a cannon. Oh, all right, yeah. Fantastic. I'm glad that we're on the same page. All right. I'm gonna leave this as is for now. I'm gonna build the rest of the arm first. Then we'll see what is left. All right. Okay. I remember what my problem with the system is now. Okay. All right. Is this too long? No, it's fine. Alright. Alright, we're gonna figure this out in a minute. Alright. This is too high up. I'm gonna take this out. What bothers you most with Lego? Do you have an example of an answer? Give me multiple choice, and like give me something that bothers you, and I'll tell you if it bothers me as well. All right. Actually, just finished breaking 3 of my Lego sets. Time to attempt something. Yeah. Too expensive. Yeah. Too expensive is bad. I do think that it's getting more and more unapproachable, which is a shame because I really like it. I wish more people had the opportunity to get into it. All right. I'm gonna actually have to take these apart. I hate how minifigures can break without using them. I'm not sure what that means. Pieces that are too hard to separate? I don't have that much problem separating pieces. I love how you use no stickers on your mock so we don't have to go through that struggle. Oh, cheers. I do think about the stickers sometimes, and I think about how like some stickers can be good, but I leave that up to like people to like use it at their discretion. There are times when I use specific pieces at specific places because I know that there's like a sticker that would be on that piece that would look good there. I don't say it outright, and very often people just never discover it. I hate when you have a badly applied sticker. Yeah, with Lego stickers in particular, I don't know why it feels very high stakes. Monaco is goated. I agree. Is there a way to order like Lego pieces? Yeah, there's this little website called Bricklink. You might want to check it out. Sometimes I cut my fingers on sharp corners. They are very sharp. Hobbies are getting more and more expensive across the board. It doesn't matter what it is. Retail inflation rises exponentially faster than people's wages and income. Yeah, maybe this is less about like Lego prices and just like, you know, how like stagnant wages is bad. I agree with that. Lego. Okay, Monaco is really cheap looking in my opinion, but I see how younger kids think it's cool. Try Bricklink. Yeah, try Bricklink. I have the same problem Lego. A person like you can purchase 2 of the same $500 sets, but a child can't even buy one of the price. I mean, I don't really have a problem with Lego producing more expensive sets in general. I feel like the people who can afford it can afford it. Yeah. And like I think like Lego produces less of those sets. If they have like the sort of like design capacity for it, I don't necessarily have a problem with them putting out bigger sets. And like, if you don't have to get it immediately, there's always like the secondary market. You can always wait and get it later. All right. What was I thinking? I had an idea. What was my idea? I remember what my idea was. Okay. This is my idea. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. It's fine. We can do this. I got this. I got this. How's this? I feel like this looks good. I like this. Actually, there's a better place for this, I think. Let's put this back here. Is this better? Yeah, and then we have this to hold the weapon or whatever later on. Fantastic. See, we got there eventually. Alright. Okay. What next? I wish LEGO did more consistent printing. They will have higher quality molds and design in the market and print stuff cheap. I think with the printing stuff, I can't really comment. I remember seeing like a blog post on like New Elementary like a million years ago about how like with precisions and stuff, sometimes it can be really precise and we can still tell like the difference. As far as like layering like enough layers of color so that like it looks good, I will say that like yeah, this feels like legitimate like criticism for me. What's a Lego set which you regret breaking, buying, etc.? Mine was breaking this fake Lego set which I bought since I can't purchase the original. I phrase that question again. I'll try to answer your question, but I can't tell what you're actually asking. What are you making? I'm trying to combine the 2015 tours. After a while, my mom gave away a bag in which the remains were put. Let's see. Alright. Okay. I feel like he's gonna be small enough that I don't need to worry about alright, let's do that. Alright, let's do this for now, and then if it needs extra support later, we'll deal with it as it comes. Oh, actually, there's no wrist swivel on this arm. I mean, bicep swivel on this arm. That needs to be rectified. Let me see. Alright, yep. It shouldn't be too hard. Yep. Do that. And multicolor casting is always difficult and thus always expensive when it's able to be replicated. It results inconsistently. Temperature management between injections also precise. We're talking about like dual molding. Lego dual molding I think is pretty good, right? I don't think anybody has like. What's a Lego set that you regret buying? Oh, okay. I don't really have those. As in, it's difficult for me to remember them. Yeah. Generally feel pretty good about the Lego sets I buy. Oh, I have a lot of regrets about sets I didn't buy, but then again, just didn't have money. So, it's a, like, non sequitur. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna need 2 of these for the hand on the other side. Alright. I'm gonna think about color distribution now. Alright, for now, I'll just not worry about color distribution. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's just make the other arm first. Bye chat. Reverse ball joints are hard. Lego on the whole is more of a FOMO than buyer's remorse product. I think I agree with that. I reserve the right to change my mind, but for now, I agree with that sentiment. Here's the thing about Lego. This is like it's incredibly unique as a product because it's kind of like slightly fungible. If you don't like a set that you bought, you can just like break it into parts, and then those parts are still like you can like be part of projects or whatever, right? I think what usually okay, I guess this is kind of an example of regrets, but I'm not sure if it really counts to be honest. Which is that I often buy sets when they come out. Like there was a time when I buy sets when they come out. Like I just buy it immediately, and then I put like I build a bunch of them because I feel like it's like professional obligations. I need to get these as early as possible so I can build it and think about it and ruminate on it while I plan out my projects. And then what happens is that I just don't have time to get to my projects. And then like I walk around the streets and see that they start going on sale before I can start working on them. I feel like maybe I should have held off. But I'm getting a lot better at that, so it's not as bad a problem. Jacob Monster Hunter. He make mocks of Monster from Monster Hunter games. I feel like I've come across somebody who did that. I just don't know if that's the person you're referring to. Alright. Maybe these arms are too short. I'm making hands. Alright. Let's lengthen this. Is this better? Yeah, sure. We can do that. Alright. Alright. Okay. I need one of those longer pieces. Oh, it's here. Alright, that's where those went. Okay. Alright. Alright. So arms. Let's get working on the head. I remove tiles. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna give him yellow eyes. For now. Oh man. All of these masks are so great. I love the G2 mask. Except Lua's mask. It looks terrible. Everybody else looks great. Gundam on the back looking lit. I know, right? This is my look at my beautiful little my beautiful Caliban. It's so great. Okay. Let me see. I think I can move Caliban over here so that it can be on screen. Can it be on screen? Not really. I'd have to like sit it down. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Head. Alright, I actually do have a thing that I wanted to do with the head, which is like I wanted to give it a more defined shape. I feel like these are great. They're like collars. I have to bury them inside of the assembly, but I think I can find a way. Let me see. This. And they'll poke out like that, which is bad. Not what I want. Let's see. On the back. Alright, okay. Let's just do this first. So, let's see. Alright. That's too high up. Okay. That's too far out. I need it to be closer. I need to be like besides the neck. I need it to be like here. Like this is what I want, right? Okay. Should give it a neck. Okay. Oh, like it's like a diorama kit or one of those gunpla, but it's so versatile and universal it outgrew its original purpose. If you can trade, sell, buy elements, it's neat to have projects and see how practical it is. Yeah, it is kind of amazing. Um, Can you try doing a mock of the Sicarian Iron Man set? This is one of those where I felt like, oh, I had some time. I'm just gonna wait till like the actual like what if episode came out, and I have no idea what's up with the what if episode now, because like there are very few like good photos of it, and if I'm gonna do something, I might as well do what I always do, which is like, oh, try to make something accurate rather than do something like Chubby Bots where he kind of like do his own spin on it. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Chubby Bots made one, so you can just go look at that one. This reminds me a little of destroying all of my Lego sets, combining them into a huge mech. That is ostensibly what this is. I think my favorite G2 mask are Kopaka, Makuta, Onua's mask, as well as the mask of creation. When it says asymmetrical, does it ever throw you off when you break it down for mock? Like when, like, there wouldn't be two pieces or some asymmetrical, if that makes any sense. Yeah, yes. Sometimes it, but like, I don't even need the set to be asymmetrical to throw me off sometimes. Because sometimes, like, you'd have like 2 arms and 2 legs, but then you'd have like an odd number of bricks because they're in the torso. Right, if that makes any sense. Right. Like, and so sometimes I'd use a brick that's like, I would need an even number of bricks for like a thing. And then I realized that, oh, a bunch of it comes from the torso and I have an odd number of them. Oh, I just realized something. Oh no, I can't. Alright, okay. I can do this here. Okay. Is this gonna come and bite me in the butt later? I can lock this off. Alright. I might lock that off later. What Gundam do you like the most? The answer to that question is going to change depending on the time of day you ask me. But it's probably going to be the Barbatos, I think. Like, 4th form Barbatos. I just really love the Barbatos very much. Like, I love a lot of Gundams. I love the unicorn. The unicorn is the one that got me into Gundam. Although, you know, like a lot of people, I'm a bit like unicorn fatigued, because for a while we got like way too many unicorn. Like, we had so many. Um, the Calibarn is fantastic. If you want something more contemporary, there's always that. Yeah. There aren't enough like female connectors. Okay, we'll figure this out. Okay. Maybe better lock the legs into. Okay, we can do this. I think I can. I'll deal with this problem when I get there. There's gotta be a way for me to. Oh no, is this broken? No, okay, it's just loose. Um, all right, be a big boy. I think mechs are oversaturated in Lego. We need another contraction theme that isn't tied to pre-existing ideas. I feel like those two sentences are in tension with each other. I don't know why Lego is getting expensive nowadays. I think all things are getting more expensive. Like the whole poster coming out that has 66 pieces is $30. The sort of like the 4 kits kind of like 4+ sort of sets is its own kind of can of worms. I'm very happy to not have to deal with it. I had many Gen 1 socket bricks, never had a CCBS brick. They do have a habit of feeling loose though. Yeah, okay, I have heard that these are in the habit of breaking, but generally CCBS sockets are very robust. Okay. I don't like this, right? I try to find a way to lock these up. I think. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I have enough of these. Because maybe I can lock these Technic holes together with something that's like a Technic beam. Like, you know, this, for example. But the holes just don't line up. Okay, there's a way for them to line up. I can use this. I can use this for the shin. Alright, okay, we can do this. Is this better or is this worse? Why do I have a feeling that this is worse? Okay, no, this is better. Alright. Alright, and And then I can lock this up with this. Okay. Like this. We need something spaces out. Yeah. And then I still need... Alright, fine. Fine. Wait, I don't have a bunch of these. I only have 2. Alright, okay. Okay. How do I do this? Oh man, okay. I was gonna say I take these pins for granted, but turns out I do have a bunch of them. Alright. Okay. Alright. I have a plan. I don't have a plan. Do I have a plan? I don't have a plan. What's my plan again? Who inspired you to do your own mocks, or did you think of yourself? I mean, like, when I was a kid and like I'd get Lego sets and I'd just build stuff, and like back then, this is like pre-internet, right? But when I started doing stuff, or when I started going on the internet and see people do stuff, I mean, apart from like the thing that like whenever people get asked about inspiration, what I find that like sometimes you kind of omit like official Lego sets. Official Lego sets are very inspiring. They they're done to like very high quality, very often, right? Yeah, but like there are a bunch of people that I look up to. In particular, I think a lot of other people are going to cite him, but like Moko, I kind of think is like the godfather of a lot of like modern like Lego mech mocks. And like I love his style in particular as well. Is like I think sometimes people can go kind of overboard with detailing and greebling. Or like Moko stuff, it feels very deliberate. You and Chubby Bots inspired me. Nice. Chubby Bots is also really good. Like Chubby, like as far as greebling goes, I think Chubby Bots is one of the best at it. It's one of those things where you don't realize how much subtlety is required to do a thing well. Alright. This might not actually help that much. Oh, alright. I understand now. I understand now. Okay. Still not tremendously helpful, but I get it now. Okay. I think the lower legs would look better if it's faced forward and had the big upside down torso piece as armor. Also try using Onuma's hand shovel piece as the chest. You mean like this? I don't know about that. Alright, okay. I understand what you said about this leg thing. I'm just the alright. This is the problem I'm having to face now. I want I want these holes to line up with these two holes, which it's a bigger challenge than I thought it would be. And I want to do it in a way where, like, it doesn't kink up, I guess. If that makes any sense. So, for example, like, if a piece, oh god, if a piece has a pin in it, like this, it cannot lie flat against a ball. But if it doesn't, if it's hollow, it can, right? And that limits, like, where I can put the pin. Okay. Hi Ransom Phone, I bought your Lego Hot Wheels alt build. Thank you so much for the awesome alt build. Oh, cheers. Juan. I hope you enjoy it. Oh my god, I'm getting sleepy. How have I been going? Hour 10. Alright. Let me take a bit of a break. Hello Ice. Barbie or Oppenheimer? Oppenheimer. They both have problems. I like them both. They're good. But like, neither of them are perfect movies. On the whole, I think I like Oppenheimer more. Barbenheimer, of course. I didn't see it on the same day. I saw Oppenheimer the day after I saw Barbie. I see it in like on like 2 separate days, which I know is like sacrilege. But hey, I went and saw it, so like there. Uh, mm. Oh man. Nope, doesn't work. The bone pieces being used as the lower legs can be replaced with the open ball joint piece since the torso frame is bracing the lower leg. I'll return to the lower legs later. Alright, I have an idea for the neck. This might be a terrible idea. These are all of my ideas. But I guess we'll find out. Nope, doesn't work. All right. Let me try something. I'm in Colombia right now, and all I see is unofficial Lego law in Colombia. Hello, Axie Droid. At least I got a Lego set at the airport. A Lego vending machine. Those Lego vending machines are hilarious. I wonder how often they need to be restocked. All right. I'm calling it. I'm gonna put this project on hold. Let me see if I. Okay, there is something else that I need to do. I might as well get done now. I need to like take a thing apart. Uh. So yeah, well, like, as far as designing go, I feel like progress. I like this hand. That's nice. Uh, I have a rough idea of like the size that I want. Um, it's a bunch of problems that I know I have, and now it's like now I need to work on like actually solving those problems. Try small bone pieces with a friction adder as the neck. The problem with the neck is that there's like a bunch of armor pieces that I want to put there. Um, it's not that it's like too long. I can always lift the shoulders up. I need like point of attachment. Um, and I need to define like the shape of the collar. I've never done Bonko's mock building. Seems stressful, lol. Anything is stressful, Axie Droid. Gris, looking really good. Oh, cheers. Barnacle mock construction versus system mock construction is very different. It is, but not that different. The problems are different, but like, I think a lot of competency is in emotional resilience. As far as that goes, this is quite transferable. I think mine's going well. You ending the stream? No. There's something else that I need to do that I'm gonna do on the stream. I'll clear this project and I'll do that. Like there's like a set that I built that I need to take apart. So I'm just gonna do that. So we're done with the building part. We're gonna have to get to the part where I disassemble stuff. But let's see. Actually, I don't really need to sort this. I can put all of this into one bucket. It should be fine. What could go wrong? All right. Look at that. Oh. Actually, I've got like a bunch of things to take apart actually. So bear with me. All right. First things first. Let me see. What do I need to take apart? And also, where did I put it? Oh. I bought new drawers to put my stuff, and now I can't find them. Oh, alright. First things first, this thing. And then afterwards, I have this thing. Alright. Okay. What do I take apart first? I'll take apart the wolf first. Actually, it shouldn't take too long. Okay. Just put this here so I don't forget it. Alright. This is everything that comes with the set? I think so. Alright, great. What are you going to use the parts for? Actually, I do have an idea. I mean, it's gonna be a bit of a boring answer, which is I'm gonna make a mech. But like, I saw somebody. I can't remember who I saw did it first. I think it was Tung Le. Tung Le did it first, I think. Or like somebody made a I look it up. It's called something. It's like Badan Man or something. It's like when I was a kid, there used to be these little robots where you can put like a marble in the middle of them, and you can shoot it out. And so I can do that. Which mocks do you keep on displays? I always break down my location mocks, but always keep my vehicles and creatures. Like my alpha, I'm never destroying. So, how it used to work, right, is that I would break down my mocks as I need to, right? Which is like, oh, I need a particular piece, and I can see it immediately in a mock. I'll break the mock down just to like take that piece because I need to use it, right? But for the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, I've been doing nothing but alt builds. So I haven't really had to take anything apart because I everything that I need for an alt build is in the alt build. So yeah. But I don't really have like a display case or anything. I just sort of have them in a box and pack them up, put them in the closet. I know the very thing you're talking about. Those were Mega Bloks products. Were they? This is pre Mega Bloks. This is not Lego I'm talking about. This is like this is from like Neo Shifters. I don't think that those are the things that I'm thinking about. These are like way into my childhood. I have to look them up later. But yeah. That might be a fun video. Actually, that might not be a fun video. That might be a freemium video where it's just a build video, like a boring build video. So, yeah. Hello, Flopper. I was very surprised to see that these exist. I didn't know that they existed. But now I do. It looks like we're getting like that and like the 3 white variant in like one wave. I mean, it's not literally one wave, it's like 2 waves, right? It's like spring waves and summer wave, but I'm still very surprised to see them. I didn't think we'd get them so soon. Actually, I didn't think we'd get them at all. It's one of those pieces that I just didn't think that like Lego think is like a piece that they like is like useful enough that it justifies a brand new mold. But I guess we'll see. The way it's used here is, I think, kind of unnecessary. As in, like, it could be like some other pieces. It would have been fine. Buildable fold into sphere robot that held their own sphere and make beam shell. I think that's what you're for. I don't think they turn into sphere robots. They're kind of like they're built around the shooter. They're kind of like short, stubby, chibi robots. Oh. Yes, BD man. That's the thing I was thinking about. God. What did I call them? I call them Bada man or something. Yeah, I think those are the thing that I'm thinking of. So I thought it might be fun to make one, I guess. Also because I think like at least on mine, I can't get like it to work on the dragon. It's just like the shooting function doesn't work at all. I don't know if I built it wrongly. I don't think I did. And it seems like other people didn't have that much trouble like getting it to fire as I like look at reviews. So I have no idea what's going on with mine. But yeah. Alright. This I'm gonna sort later. Let's just put this in the bucket. Those are still going. Alright. But these days they're designed to shoot bottle caps instead of balls. I see. Bottle caps. Hasbro no longer localizing the IP, so if you wanted any, you'd need to import the Takara releases from Japan. I feel no compulsion to get them. It's fine. Like it's not one of these things where I have that deep a nostalgia for. Actually, I have more nostalgia for the marbles than I do for the robots themselves. Like, we used to have like glass marbles on the playgrounds. Like, there are kids with just like bags of marbles. It's nuts. I have no idea where they get them. I guess we just get like marbles in the local shop. I don't know if kids still play with marbles. Can you still just get marbles in like a department store or something? Alright. Look. I don't know how this works. I can't get mine to there. That's what happened to mine. Is this normal? It's just me flexing my obscure toy knowledge. I appreciate your obscure toy knowledge. It's very helpful. Now I know what they're called. You're not strong enough, lol. I don't think it's a problem with my strength. It's like the piece flexes. Like you see how the axle flexes and then that's it. Am I supposed to press it really fast? Like that? Like that doesn't do anything either. It just flexes. Oh god. Alright. I don't want that flying across the room. very fun to take things apart without like a brick separator, just handy. I wonder if I'm gonna like come across a situation where I really need it. Why do you use? Why do they use flexible piece for that? Oh, I don't know. Here's the thing. I think this is just like a problem with me. I haven't seen anybody else had this problem. Or maybe I just didn't notice, and people actually did complain about this, and I just like I just don't pay attention when I watch reviews. I guess I remember watching reviews and nobody complained. I was very surprised that it didn't work. Now I'm too lazy to go check now, but yeah. Can somebody go check to see if other reviewers have like the same problems I did with like the shooting function just completely not working? Is it supposed to be a shooting function? Like, is it supposed to not? Well, come on. Alright. Man, this is. I love my job. Like, I kind of don't really like this part of the job. It's kind of super annoying. What's the best projectile piece Lego made? Probably the spring-loaded one, right? I think the recent ones are pretty good. Like the second generation like stud shooters, they look fantastic and they work well. Yeah, like the new spring-loaded one also works great. Like the one on Jay's JMech shoulders. Like those look fantastic and also work great, I think. Like speaking of that, it makes me like think about like how one of the designers of like the barnacle one of the barnacle designers revealed kind of recently that like the squid launcher for Baraki works so well that they have to design it so that it works less well because it was not complying with safety standards. And then what ended up in the market was like not what they had tested in their office. It is like explicitly inferior. I really like the marble launcher from Hero Factory and the first Ninjago dragons. Oh, those are pretty good. Those are like those are Glatorian launchers. Simple, like can be used as details. Those feel like very like in system. Barnacle Fantoka cannon, in my opinion. I don't ever load stud shooters. I'll lose the studs to accidental fire. Hey, look, like me neither, right? I just think that like they look really good. I think that like even if you don't engage with the shooting function ever, it's there. So if kids want to, they can engage with it. But also, it looks fantastic as just like a piece of detail. Well, I remember being super impressed with the Fantoka cannon. That thing is so cool. Like I know everybody complains about like stud shooters these days, and But like I remember as a kid being like super excited about like shooting functions. Like every new Bionicle wave, I'd look forward to seeing like, oh, what would they do this time? Um, yeah. What's the smallest alt build that you built? Oh, I'm not sure actually. Uh, Baymax is pretty small, I think. Um, yeah, it might be Baymax. Oh no, actually, I made a ray speeder that was tiny. Um, that's now like affiliated with. It's like, I made another Rebrickable account before the one that I'm currently using, and I kind of lost access to it because it's registered with an email address that doesn't really exist. It's very weird. Like like something got lost in the shuffle and I lost access to it. But like there's got to be instructions somewhere. And like I'm pretty sure like the photos are up on my Instagram and Flickrs and things. There are yeah. I made a ray speeder alt build out of the ray speeder to make a smaller ray speeder. 2 point stun launchers. I love using those for details. I never use functions, however. In the same vein, I love Glatorian launches, as those halves can be used for nice detailing. Wally was not an alt build. Uh, Wally was kind of a free build. I built it around the stuns bike chassis, but all of the other bricks are from my own collection. Mm. I like the eggs from Hands of Time that breaks open. I remember these. I am unfamiliar with like the names of the seasons of Ninjago. Ninjago is one of these things where it's like it's not really a dark age. I was still following Lego, but like I just didn't pay as much attention to it. Where it's one of these seasons where I can't really remember the name. Yeah. I remember there being just like a season where they just have a Fantoka, Makuta, like egg drop gimmick as well. Hello, Zelda gamer. Alright, almost done with this. I'll be done with this. I'll screw it all in a box, and then we'll call it a night. It's like reaching towards an hour 40. An hour 40? Yeah, which I think is a good time for me to get the hell out of Dodge. Where are you from? I'm from Vietnam, but I stay in Singapore. All right, that's a pile of bricks. Finally, I'm not missing a stream. I stream all the time. You'll catch me eventually. As you did, I suppose. Alright. I really like these new marbles. They feel dense. They feel great. Can't wait to get a whole bunch of them. And I hope we get a better container or spinners or whatever gimmick we're gonna do with them later. Because this piece is not great. My mom was born in Singapore. Oh, nice. A lot of people's moms are born in Singapore. Alright. I may or may not stream what is to me tomorrow morning. It's night for me now. Yeah, look, it's Calibarn. Let's bring Calibarn into frame. We made this today. Baby steps. We get there. I haven't given up on this yet, but I might not make it in 10 days. And if I don't make it in 10 days, I'm just gonna not. Alright, everyone. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next stream.